Hello there. I am your host, Sue Willoughby, and I am welcoming you back to Podcasting for Real Estate Pros. Today, in episode 6, we're going to talk about Format 101. And that is, are you going to do a solo show, an interview show, or a combination of both? Here's the one thing I'm going to caution you on. Do not overthink it, okay? If you're thinking that you need fancy guests or a co-host to launch a podcast, I'm going to stop you right there. You do not need a production team. What you need to do is make a decision, and this episode will help you do that. Today, we're going to cut through the noise about podcast formatting. In this episode, we're going to stop you from overthinking about what I'm going to do, who I'm going to do it with. I need all this stuff, blah, 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 and just start owning the mic, right? Whether it's flying solo, featuring guests, or doing a little mix and match. I think mix and match is a good choice. Sometimes you're going to want to do a solo episode, and sometimes you're just going to want to use your guest as a vehicle to let them tell their story and bring some magic to the show. So let's talk reality. There is no right format. There's only the one that's right for you that you will actually stick to. What matters most is your voice, your audience, and your capacity to move forward and keep some consistency going. Here's the truth. Podcasting isn't about doing what everyone else is doing. So try and not compare yourself to everyone else. It's about creating something that feels right to you and delivers value to your listeners. And we've talked about who are your listeners. Those are the people that you want to address and that you want to provide value to. So think about them. Don't think about you. Don't think about other people, what they're doing. It's all about you. Can you be inspired by other people? Yes, absolutely. Okay. So let's talk about solo episodes. Solo is uno. That's you. You are behind the mic. Like what I'm doing right now. It's just me. I'm here. All right, my dogs are here too, but they're not taking part in the podcast. Why is this powerful? Why is the solo show powerful? There's no scheduling headaches. You don't need to coordinate with somebody else. It's just you. You can hop on the mic and you can record several episodes at a time, okay? Don't forget your content pillars. Don't forget your plan. Don't forget your outlines. You have full control over your message. It's fast, it's easy, and you can batch it. It also builds personal connection fast because it's you. It's you talking to your person. You're one person out there that is listening, and you're building credibility quickly. This is perfect for you if you've got a strong point of view and you feel comfortable with yourself. You want to be the expert, not the interviewer. Now, you may get your opportunity to do that, and we'll talk about that when we talk about guests, but you want to be the expert. You feel good and confident about the content that you're providing. Also, if you like to riff, rant, or just drop value bombs, you're the kind of person that is like, I got something to say, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to deliver content to you. That is really important. And that is really fun when you're doing a solo show. It's just you. It's your personality. It might be difficult for you, and the things to watch out for is if you are just rambling and you have no structure. You're just kind of blah, 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 blah. People are not going to listen. They're going to tune out. So if you're rambling and you need structure, this might not be the best opportunity for you. However, you can create an outline that will keep you on track. You don't have to script out every single word. You also need to watch out for over editing. Done is better than perfect. Take imperfect action, I always say, because if you just nitpick on everything, you're going to get bogged down in the editing process and you're never going to produce any content. Keep it simple, stop rambling, and keep moving forward. Like I said, outlines are great for solo episodes. You can just touch on the single points, elaborate when you need to elaborate, and keep it story-driven. Keep it conversational, not robotic. All right, let's talk about the interview. Why would you want to have guests on your show? Well, it's built-in content. They're going to bring their story. They're going to bring their expertise, and they're going to give you something to banter about. It's a conversation. It's a two-way story now, which is really kind of fun. It's also great for networking. Once again, you're going to give them this episode, you're going to give them a link to this episode, and then they're going to share it with their audience. Guess what? Then their audience, their customers, their clients, their whatever, whoever their audience is, they're going to bring their audience to you. So that is a plus as well. It'll help you build credibility. It'll help you get in front of more people. Sharing audiences is a great way to build your reputation. It's also an easy authority boost via association. So if you are interviewing the CEO of a local corporation, guess what? That elevates you. And that elevates you in the eyes of your listeners, or I should say, the ears of your listeners. So it's an instant credibility boost, which is pretty cool. The interview scenario is perfect for you if you love highlighting others. So maybe you're not quite ready to be the star of the show yet, but you can elevate someone else, which also elevates you. You're highlighting someone else's expertise. That's also going to bring credibility to your show. Or you want to bring diverse perspectives and voices to the show that may have an area of expertise that you don't have. And also, you don't want to carry the whole episode, because sometimes people can get bogged down in being in front of the mic solo. It's intimidating. Even if you're sitting in the comfort of your own home, it can still be intimidating. So having an interview might help loosen you up as well when you get behind the mic. Here's some things to watch out for. Keep the intros short. Don't read their whole bio. When they were 10, they did, nobody's, tune that out. Keep your bios short and punchy when you're introducing your guests. Keep it personal. Tell maybe a couple of quick facts that will draw people in, not drive them away. Also, do not dominate the conversation. You brought this guest on for a reason. Let your guest shine, but do guide the flow so you don't end up going on some wild goose chase about some crazy thing that makes absolutely no sense, or you're topic hopping or whatever. It helps to have a guest questionnaire that you send out to them beforehand. Like, what are 3 topics that you would like to touch on? What are some things that you would like to present? And keep it within those parameters. Otherwise, you might end up bouncing all over the place. So don't dominate the conversation, but keep it flowing and guided. Have 3 core topics or 3 core questions that you're going to use as a jumping off point, and then just let it go and let it flow. And it will. And keep it conversational because it's fun. I actually like interviewing people. If your show is a hybrid, I think this is the best fit. So you're going to have some credibility building solo episodes, and then some fun local guests that come on and do interviews. It's a really nice mix for your listeners. It's like the best of both worlds. Gives you some flexibility, gives you some sustainability. Solo episodes build authority, and then interviews help build community and buzz, and also get you in front of other people's audiences. So this is your permission slip format. Want to do a solo one week and a guest the next, or do a couple of solo episodes? You may want to group your solo episodes in topics. Maybe you do a 3-series topic on local market trends or first-time home buyers or whatever, and then throw a couple of interviews in, and then go back to doing another little group solo topics. So whatever the mix is, think about it, plan it out, and find something that feels comfortable for you. This is your show. You can do this. You are the one that is making the rules. So here's a little gut check question for you. Which of these 3 formats feels easiest for you to get started right now? Take a minute and think about that. Do I want to be behind the mic by myself? Do I want to have guests on? Or do I want to do a little mix of all of the above? I think that how you feel when you ask yourself that question will be your answer. If it feels more comfortable for you to start with interviews, I wouldn't totally rely on interviews, because you do want people to start to resonate with you and understand that you are an authority. So I feel like a mix is good. Try a few solo episodes, throw in some interviews, and just see how it feels. Okay. Remember, consistency over complexity. Keep it simple. You can always evolve later, but don't let the format paralysis get you stuck in silence. All right. So what's it going to be? Is it going to be a solo? You on your soapbox? Is it going to be an interview? You're spotlighting people? Or is it going to be a hybrid, which is kind of like your sandbox? What's going to work for you? Pick a lane, hit record, and remember, people aren't tuning in for perfection. They're tuning in for you. They're tuning in because they want to hear what you have to say or what your guests have to say or both. All right, that's a wrap for today. Next up, the external stuff. So, how to name your show, how to write your description, how to design your cover art, and all of that stuff that will make people stop scrolling and pay attention to you. Until then, don't overthink, just start talking and have fun and be yourself. All right, I will see you in the next episode. Now go do your homework. As you're listening to this podcast, I want you to think of it as a GPS. So you get the directions here, but the workbook is your actual map that you will have in your hands. So download it for free using the link in the show notes and keep moving forward.